Hi, welcome to episode 11, Travel Bricks and Mortar. If you don't already know us, my name is Christine and joining me is Jaslyn. The group of us specialize in both Malaysia and international property. If you are considering purchasing a property in near future, we hope to bring you some good insights to assist you with your purchase.
Today's topic, NDIS Home, Australian Property Investment.
Product called NDIS Homes, which is a very high cash positive rental return property. So this property is supported by the Australian government, who is paying the rental for the people who are living in this property.
So as Christine said, the tenant will be the Australian government, right?
I wouldn't use the word the tenant, Australian government, but the tenants are what they call selected by the Australian government.
Yeah.
And the disability insurance people. So the rental is paid by the government.
Yeah.
And it's a 20 years program, right? And this is where it becomes exciting because for the investor, all he needs to do is just buy a property and leave it to the experts to put the tenants in. And these tenants are all the disabled people from the government supported scheme. And they will live in this property, and the whole program is going to be run for 20 years and supported by the government for 20 years. And the interesting part is that the government is providing 700 million budget annually.
700
million, and that is huge sum of money. Let me take a few minutes to just explain what NDIS is all about. NDIS actually stands for National Disability Insurance Scheme, and this scheme is what they call legislated in 2013 and went into full operation this year, 2020. It is a new way of providing support to about 460,000 eligible Australians aged under 65 years old with permanent or significant disability which require support services. There are about 28,000 of these people, out of these 460,000. 28,000 of these people will require specialist accommodation.
Okay.
If you divide by 2 or 3 people per house, we are talking about 11,000 houses that is required. There is a lot of houses to invest on, and it's a very good opportunity. And presently, about 5,000 people are now forced to live in nursing homes because there isn't any appropriate housing options for them. So this is where the program get exciting, because the government, the NDIS, with the SDA, they come up with a scheme whereby this house are supposed to be designed and built according to the design guideline by the SDA. SDA stands for Specialist Disability Accommodation, and these houses are all built to suit the disabled community to live in, to give them a good lifestyle and to after their well-being. So, and this NDIS home can come in apartments, can come in house and land. Presently,
sorry for interrupt. Are you going to show us some like slides for us to?
I will just show a picture of a brochure of what the property is all about. But just a brief description about what the property type at the moment that they are using. A lot of these homes are being converted from the established homes, but they are not really suitable. So the design guidelines, because existing homes, you try to modify here and there to try and accommodate wheelchair moving around. It's not very appropriate. So with this new design guidelines, which is enforcing compliance by 2021, so all the new homes that are being built for the disabled community are all now following this guide. So this is where it becomes very, very appropriate, and it will meet the lifestyle and the well-being. And basically the whole purpose is to rehouse all this disabled community that require this kind of housing to support them into these privately built homes, which are all designed with high quality and what do you call suitability to their lifestyle. Yeah.
Okay.
So the interesting part about this NDIS home is that the rental payment by the government is extremely high, very, very high.
Yeah. So how much would it be?
Yeah, I'm going to show you a slide. Yeah, not a slide, a brochure. I'm going to share this with you guys.
Okay.
Yep. Are you able to see this this slide?
Not.
Is it?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So you notice that on the top here, the gross rental for this particular property is 101,473 per annum, right? Which works out to about 15.9% yield. Yeah.
Okay.
And this is a 3-bedroom house, of which 2 bedrooms are used for the disabled person, and 1 bedroom is used for the what they call the on-site overnight carer. So, so this is what it's all about for NDIS home. This house is specifically designed to cater for these people. And if you look at the floor plan, you will notice that there are 2 bedrooms. Yeah, for this one bedroom is for the disabled. This is another bedroom for the disabled, and this is the carer. So it's actually a 2 disabled person living plus 1 carer. Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, this is the high rental return is basically because the government is paying for the rental of these disabled people that is being put into this property. Yeah. So yeah. For now, I will just leave it to you guys if you have any questions before we go any further.
Yeah, I just want to find out if this program is available throughout the whole Australia or just in the particular states at the moment.
Yes, it is available throughout Australia. Every Australian state will have a requirement for this, but it's just where we want to focus ourselves at the moment. The reason why we are looking at Queensland is because the property value there is quite good because of the lower land price, and secondly is that the demand in Queensland is quite high.
Okay, so how do we know that as an investor, how do we know that if this is the NDIS program, or is it like a kind of the project, it come with the project, or is actually a normal development, and then certain houses is actually selected as this to participate in this NDIS?
Okay, good question. Just now when you saw the brochure, you saw the picture of the house. It looks like a normal house, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the idea of this concept, the NDIS scheme concept, is that they want the disabled community to live in a house that is a normal house, yeah, that is in a normal community.
Okay.
So it's not like an aged care home whereby you have one block of land that has got 20 house. It's not like that. Because
I come across those like they say the retirement village, which is very common in Australia at the moment.
Yeah. If I can put it in a context, in LPJ, for example. So the government will say that, okay, in Taman Tun, I require 2 houses. In Oakland Road, I require 3 houses in there. In Desa Park, I require 5 houses. So what the builder will do is that on this specific demand and requirement, they will go and look for the land, and they will put the house onto the land that will be assimilating into the normal community.
So who will be the one that doing all this? Is it NDIS?
No, the builders are independent builders, but the house will be designed and built according to the NDIS specifications.
The specification, okay.
And the house, before it's built, the plan needs to be approved by NDIS, or specifically approved by SDA. SDA is the department that manages all these details of construction as well as the payment.
Okay, so like what you say, that the house they have to be built as the specification by this NIDS. So what is the difference between the normal house and this NDIS home? Is there a lot of difference? And then I believe that a lot of investors, they were also concerned about, when the next time when they prepare to sell this house, would it be an issue for them?
Okay, very good question. If I go back into sharing this screen again,
Yeah.
Okay, so this brochure here has got the plan, So if you look at this plan, you can see that the house is actually like a normal house. All right, it is no different. The only difference is that the doors are bigger, wider, right? Most normal doors will be 820 mm, but these doors are minimum 920 mm. So you notice that the passageway also needs to be fairly wide as well, to make sure that wheelchair can go through without any problem. And the other thing that will be required to comply with the design guideline is the bathroom. You will notice that the bathroom, even though you see the shower there, but they will not have shower screen. They will be using shower curtains, so that the disabled guy can move his wheelchair and have his shower. And the toilets will be like what you see in the disabled toilet in Malaysia. They will be the proper type of toilet seat, and also with the metal bar that will be required to support them. Yeah. And the other part that will be required to comply with them will be the kitchen, because most of them will be on the wheelchair. So the height of the bench top needs to be appropriate for them. And the other part that would be critical to the usage livability for the disabled will be the floor tiles. It will be a grade that is suitable for them in terms of the non-slip. Yeah. So those are the major items that would be done according to the design guidelines and compliance. So assuming that if you, after 20 years and you say, okay, or after 10 years, you say, okay, I don't want to stay in this program. I want to convert this house to a normal house, right? Back so that I can live in the house. That is not difficult, because the only thing that you need to renovate is just the few things that I mentioned just now. You don't have to do anything about the door. The door is wide, is good. You don't have to do anything about the room size. It is wide, is good. You don't, the bathroom, you only need to add in the shower screen instead of using the shower curtain. And the toilets, if you don't like the metal bars and all that, you can just remove them. And the kitchen, maybe there will be a bit of work, because the kitchen bench top is a bit lower for the wheelchair. So that is the only one that you may have to do some major changes to the kitchen bench top. But apart from that, there's not much changes to do.